Alrighty then, we're going to go to page 31 in your grammar book. So let's go there to start. Page 31. Okay. Page 31, we're talking about adjectives. You guys know those. We've been doing those kind of a lot in our class. As far as talking about them, I know Mateo is new, so it might be kind of new to you, but an adjective tells which one, what kind, how many, or whose. That's what an adjective does. And here it says memorize it. It's really good for you to memorize this, and you can work on that during your homework time. But do you see how it has those questions? Which one, what kind, how many, and whose? Yes, Mateo?
Oh no, I was just gonna say I did my mom was a teacher, so she explained all of them to me since I was already ahead in the book.
Good for you. Okay, that's good
Yeah,
to
I
know.
know the ones from a lot of the ones already. So yeah,
Good.
and I memorized them.
Okay, good. There you go. Nice job. Okay, we've got the article adjectives. These are the articles a, an, and the. And those are a special type of adjective that signals that a noun is coming. So anytime you see a, an, or the, you know a noun is coming soon in the sentence. You can test if a word is an adjective by putting the word between an article and a noun. So here's the test. We talked about this before, the blank pen. If you can put the word in the middle and it kind of makes sense, like the blue pen or the yellow pen or the big pen or the colorful pen, those are all good adjectives. But what if I have like the swim pen? That doesn't make sense because I know swim is a verb, right? That's an action. Or the run pen. No, that doesn't make sense. So it's a little test you can use. It doesn't work every time, but it does help if you can put the word in there. So here we have the scared mice ran. The adjective usually comes before the word it describes. So scared mice is telling what kind of mice they are. They're scared. That's the adjective. Yes, Sawyer.
Um, Maybe you could put in the pen, you could put the instead of run, you could put running pen.
A
That makes more sense.
little bit more sense, but yeah, pins don't run. So,
It'd
okay,
be funny if they did.
it would be funny if they did. Maybe in an animated movie or something. But anyway, the scared mice, the scared is telling what kind of mice they are. What kind? They're scared mice. And look at this one. The mouse ran to his nest. And here the word his tells whose nest it is. Remember, that's one of the questions here, whose. So his, we know that as a pronoun, right? Because that's taking the place of a boy. But in this sentence, it's functioning as an adjective. So sometimes words change their function. That's why, partly why English is really hard to learn. But his is an adjective here. It's telling whose nest it is. So instead of labeling this PR for pronoun, we're going to start labeling it ADJ for adjective. So here's the other ones. My, your, his, her, its, our, their. They are all going to function as adjectives, and you're going to label them with ADJ now. So let's jump down here to the examples. This is how you're going to label it in this book. It starts with two scared mice jumped from the first basket and ran under the cook's nose. Their hearts raced with fear. Yeah, I think mine would too, actually. But we have mice here, and two is telling how many. Remember, that's one of our questions to memorize here. How many? That's an adjective too. Scared tells us what kind of mice they are. They're scared mice, so those are adjectives, ADJ. And then here we have the noun basket. And if you ask yourself which basket, which one? It's the first basket. That's an adjective first. Cook's nose. Whose nose is it? The cook's nose. That's the adjective. And then hearts, whose hearts? Their hearts. So it helps to find the nouns first and then ask yourself these questions. Which one, what kind, how many, and whose? That's going to tell you what the adjective is. And then at the very bottom of the page, it says quality adjective. We know that as a dress up. And we had it last year and it's coming back this year. Not yet, but it's coming. Okay. It's going to be on your checklist. Quality adjective. That's basically an adjective that gives the reader like an image in their head of what the noun is. Okay. It kind of creates a strong image or feeling. All right. That's the lesson on that page. Is there more in the back? Oh, yeah, there's more. Go to page 32. Okay, Sawyer, you need to go to page 32 now. Okay. Homophones, you guys know those words that sound the same, but they are spelled differently and they mean different things. Today we're going to talk about two, two, and two. Two, two, two. They all sound the same, right? Two, two, two. One is, they're all spelled differently and they all have different meanings. So TO right here is a preposition or part of an infinitive. Sawyer, I see you tapping on your screen. Are you working on something or what are you doing? So whatever you're working on, I need you to pause that till after class, okay? All right. I want you to be looking at your book here. To is a preposition or part of an infinitive, like to town. That's a preposition. To town. But to hide, that's called an infinitive. Whenever you have the word to next to a verb like hide, that's called an infinitive. That's how it's functioning in the sentence, to hide. Here we have TWO. We know that as the number two, right? Two is a number, two mice, which is one, two mice. TOO is an adverb meaning also or to an excessive degree. So, like if you had a cold and your brother had it too, means he had it also, right? TOO. Or if the drive, or let's say the flight to Japan was too long, right? Way too long. It takes like, I don't know, 15, 16 hours to get to Japan on a plane. That's a long time. All right. They're going to make mistakes in here, as you guys know, on purpose. They're going to do the wrong one. Hi, Malia. There you are. And you're going to need to fix it. Just draw a line through it and write the correct two above it. Here's your example. The two mice lived too far from each other to meet. They did not travel to town together. So all those twos are wrong and they fixed them here for you. You're just going to write it above and then label it ADJ if it's an adjective. And here it's a preposition, to town, prepositional phrase. All right, there is a comma rule. This is pretty easy to remember. When you have a conjunction, remember the fanboys word, if you're connecting two things in a sentence, like two nouns, two verbs, two adjectives, you don't need a comma. If you have three or more, you do need commas. Okay, right here it has the cook saw Timmy and screamed. So the cook did two things. She saw and screamed. Those are both verbs, but there's only two. So no comma. See that little squiggly line? They took out the comma. But if the sentence said, the cook saw Timmy, screamed, and ran, that's three things. Saw, screamed, ran, then you would need commas in between. Okay, that's the rule when you list things in a sentence. Okay, or verbs or adjectives. All right, let's go to the practice sentence. And how about Sawyer? Go ahead and read this sentence when you're ready.
Inside the large house, Sarah, the maid, noisily raced up the stairs and down the stairs too.
Okay, good. Did you notice that too at the end? I don't think that's
Yeah.
the right one. I think we should fix it. What do you think it should be, Sawyer? How should we spell
Uh,
that?
I think it should um be
If you're talking about like also, she went up the stairs and down the stairs too, meaning also.
Also,
How should we spell to if it means like also?
uh,
How to spell it?
two O's.
Yes, good. T-O-O. That's correct. Good. All right. And then the vocabulary is noisily. That just means in a noisy way. Loud. Check that. Go ahead and find the articles by yourself. And by the way, we did find the homophone, so you can go ahead and check that. We already did that. Oops, here's one more article. Make sure you got 4 articles there. Okay, and when you're ready, Mateo, how about you do the 5 nouns?
Uh, okay. House,
Good,
make,
good.
stairs, stairs.
Stairs, stairs. There's one more.
There's four, right? Or oh, there's five.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where's the other one? There's one. That's one, two, three. Oh, did I do Sarah?
No, that's it. You're correct, Sarah. Good.
Yeah, I just have the answers right here, so I went through them too fast.
That's okay. All right, and then we have one adjective, Jonah. What do you think the adjective is? Uh-oh, are you having trouble unmuting?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So,
So the adjective is going to tell like what kind or how many. Remember those questions?
large, large.
There you go. Yep, large. ADJ right there. How about the conjunction, Lizzie? Fanboys?
And
Good. And that was easy. And then how about we're going to come back to the prepositional phrases, but Malia, what about the subject verb pair? Let's look at the verbs. There's only one verb in here. Where is the verb, the action?
uh, erased.
Yes, good. And by the way, the ed is a big clue. A lot of verbs have that, ed or ing. So you're right. And then Malia, who's doing the racing? Who raced?
Sarah.
Good, yes. I'm glad you didn't say the maid because she is the maid, but the subject is Sarah. The maid is just telling like a little bit more about her. So good. That's it. Subject Sarah, raced. Now prepositional phrases, Sawyer, what do you think? There's 3 of them. Look at what's left here. Oops, you're muted.
Um, inside the large house.
Yep, that's one.
Noisy, um, noisy,
Noisily.
noisily
No,
raced up the stairs.
that one is an adverb. That's an ly word. So not
Down
that
the
one. There
stairs.
you go. Down the stairs, and there's one more.
Raced up the stairs.
Close. We're not going to start with raced because we have to start with a preposition, right? Up is actually a preposition. Up the
Uh,
stairs.
I didn't see it.
There you go. So we
What
have
time?
inside the large house, up the stairs, down the stairs. Those are all prepositional phrases. Good. All right, you can do the capitals by yourself. Go ahead and find those. And the end mark is just a period today again. And that's everything. So we didn't need to mark noisily, although we know it's an adverb, an ly adverb. Okay, we did it. Any questions about the grammar today? If not, shake your head no for me. Oh, Jonah, go ahead. I see your hand.
Wait, so today can I share I don't think I shared it, but can I share the donkey and the low salt?
Yes, I have it in my notes for you to share. I know you didn't finish the story for today, but you can read the other one from the donkey if you
Okay.
want. That's okay with me. So go ahead and everybody get out your binders next. And this week you should have worked on the emperor and the soup. That was your homework this last week, the emperor and the soup. Jonah's going to read, but I do have time for one more person who hasn't read yet about the emperor and the soup. Mateo, you want to read yours? That'd be cool. Okay. So, Jonah's, yes, Sawyer, did you have a question or what were you going to say?
Um, did I share the donkey and the lotus salt?
Yes, last week you did. I
Oh
have it in
yeah.
my notes here. Yep, you did. So I'll have Jonah go first. He's going to read the donkey and the lotus salt from last time. And then Mateo is going to read the emperor and the soup this time. So do you have it with you, Jonah? Okay. So everybody else can just get out your stuff from your front pocket about the emperor and the soup. And when you're
One,
ready, Jonah. Oh, wait,
one day,
wait, sorry, hold on. Do you have a title for your story?
um, yeah.
So read the title first then.
So the donkey and the soul.
Okay, good. Go ahead and start.
One day, a merchant went to the seashore to transport salt. He loaded two baskets with salt and put it on his donkey. They crossed. Can I share my screen real quick?
No, just go ahead and read it. It's okay. Yeah.
With salt and put it on his donkey. They crossed the river many times without falling over, but this time the donkey tripped on the shallow floor on accident, and all the salt washed away. The merchant wasn't mad. He knew it was an accident. Then he went back for some more. The don the donkey thought the salt was too heavy, so he thought he could get away with it. He fell on purpose is more again, and more than half of the load was off. The merchant was very mad, so he went back with a plan. Instead, he put sponges. The donkey wanted a of less of a load, so he fell again. And when he got back up, the load was 10 times heavier before, and he had to walk back with all that weight. Lesson: never take the easy way. You will only make it harder for yourself.
Nice. All right, you guys, give him a little clap in the camera. Woohoo! Very good, Jonah. I loved it.
Yeah, and I wanted to share my screen because I had the picture of the shallow ford.
Oh, okay. Well, we're not sharing screens today. Maybe you could just hold it. Oh, you don't have it on paper. That's maybe at the end of the class. Okay, let's see if we have time for that. But nice. I am super proud of you. That was very good. I like your story a lot. I heard some LY words in there. You did great. I like your title. All right, Mateo. Mateo is going to read about the emperor and the soup. Go ahead when you're ready. Tell us your title and then you can read the story.
Okay. Mine, The Emperor and the Lesson of Rest. That's what I titled it.
Nice. Okay, good.
So, because lesson and rest are in the last sentence.
Good. That's the title rule. That's perfect. Good.
One,
Okay.
one day, the Emperor Antonius was hunting with his party and suddenly got separated. Later, as he was journeying through the woods, he spotted a small house with a garden. As he approached the door, an elderly man who was a woodcutter and his wife welcomed him in. That night they had a relaxed evening of songs, stories, and laughter. As the night grew on, the woodcutter's wife brought out a chicken soup. It was so tasty. He had to ask for the recipe, which was given to him gladly. But when he went home and had the soup made, the taste was not familiar. so he decided to dash back to the woodcutter's house. When he asked her what the missing ingredient was, she assured him it was all correct. The difference was that when he first partook of the soup, he was relaxed, restful, full of joy. He was fully prepared for the soup. He realized the special ingredient was the lesson he learned, which was to rest more.
Nice. Excellent job, Mateo. I really like that. Okay, guys, you know what to do. Good job. Yes, very nice. I liked the word choices you had in there. It was very descriptive and it was easy to follow. I really liked how you wrote those paragraphs. Good job, Mateo. All right, so if you're finished with the emperor and the soup, you can put that away, but we're going to look at that blue page again before you put that away. Go ahead, Sawyer. Get out that blue page from your front pocket, this one.
Not that one.
I know, we have another banned word. I know.
Yay!
Lizzie's happy. What were you going to say, Sawyer?
Um, well, I,
No, not
well,
backwards. Why?
last time when I was finishing up the donkey on a load of salt, that wasn't the actual full thing.
Oh, okay. Well, we have to move on. So sorry about that. We'll have to listen to it another time, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna add a new band word. I know, happy sad here, but it's think thought. You guys should already have say said, seesaw, go went, and now we're gonna do think thought. Okay? That is now banned. No more thinking and thoughting. Now you can think and thought for yourself, but you can't use that word anymore. Malia, you have one idea of a good one?
Wondered.
I like it.
Oh,
Wonder. Go ahead. What's another one? Sawyer.
um,
It's um dreamed.
Yes, good one. I like that one too. How about pondered? It's a good one. Make sure you guys write these down so you have them ready. Malia, are you writing them down?
thinking.
Should be the
I was
blue
just
page.
thinking.
Okay, you're thinking.
Yeah.
She's doing the word. She's doing the band word. Let's see, what else? Something that happens inside your head.
Like imagined.
Yes, I like that one too. Good. Imagined. Yep. Hmm. Maybe hoped. Lizzie's, you got one?
I'm not sure if this one is, but wished or something.
Yeah, I think so. Wished. Yep. Things that happen inside your head. Or realized. That's a good one. Sawyer?
Um, uh, so wait, let me give me a sec.
Okay. That's a pretty good list right there. He's thinking he's doing the band word, but that's okay. Uh,
Believe,
wait, say it again. What'd you say?
believe.
Believed? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yes, that would work.
And I ran out of space. Great.
Yeah, we can stop there. There's more though, because when you're writing and
Is
you
that?
are tempted to use think or thought, get out this blue page and look at your choices. Remember, these are the good words to use. Did you remember, Sawyer?
Um, almost, but I still have plenty of space for other ones.
Okay, good. So you can add to it. You can even use the back of the paper if you need to. Lizzie?
I have a comment.
Okay.
For pondering, I watched Animaniacs, and there's like 1+ episode for it at the middle of it, and it's Pinky and the Brain, and at the end, if they don't, Brain says, "Pinky, are you pondering what I'm pondering?"
There you go. That's good. Good example. All right, this blue page, I want you to put it behind the tab that says banned words. So look for that tab in the back of your binder. That way you know where this list is when you go to write your homework, when you write your paper. If you need a new word instead of the banned word, go to that tab and you have this available to you, okay? So put it away in banned words.
I do not like
What are the banned words? Wait, I mean, where do you find the banned word?
The
the back
tab.
of the binder.
Yeah, it looks like this, Mateo. Oops, hold on. This one right here. There should be one that says banned words on your tab.
Oh yeah,
Got it? And then turn the tab and put it behind the tab.
what?
Stick it in the rings carefully. And then I want you guys to also, after you do that, go to the tab that says stylistic techniques. Go to that one too. That should be right before it. And you should have a yellow page in there because we're going to add. Are we adding a dress up? Hold on. Are we adding a dress up today? Oh, yeah, we are. The because clause. Okay, so this page right here. Hold on. This yellow page should be behind the tab that says stylistic techniques. I want to make sure we have all the stuff we need on here. So it should be number one should be ly adverb. You should have that.
Yep.
And who, which. Do you have that one?
Which class?
Clause. And then after that, it is. Hold on.
Because.
No, we forgot to put 3. It should be strong verb. And then number 4 is because. So make sure you fill those in because clause.
Where's the
You should have
where's,
4 now.
where's the yellow supposed to be?
It should be behind the tab that says stylistic techniques. It's like right before the banned words tab.
Yeah, I don't see it in here.
It looks like this. Let me show you what it looks like.
Oh wait, did Mateo do this?
I don't know if he's done this one yet. Do you see that tab though? Stylistic techniques?
At the back of your binder?
There's nothing in front of it.
Like those tabs. Those
I
little
think
tabs.
he sees the tab, but he doesn't see the yellow page. So this yellow page is page 27. Maybe it's because your binder, you haven't really used it yet. Maybe it's at the front of your binder. Malia, did you want to say something?
I don't have anything behind stylistic techniques.
Uh-oh. So I wonder if you put it in the wrong spot or maybe,
Wait, is there only one page like it?
yes, there's only
Yeah.
one like it. Page
Okay, I just
Oh, hold up. Is it supposed
it.
to go in front of stylistic techniques or behind it?
Behind it.
Oh,
Everything goes
that is near
behind the
back.
tab.
Open my rings up.
Yeah, make sure you close up your rings. Very good. So Malia, it might be mixed in with something else. I don't know.
that's what happened to me.
Yeah, try to find it if you have it. Good. If not, don't worry about it right now. We'll try to find it later. But it's page 27. And you should have all 4 of these on there. Ly, who, which, strong verb, and then because clause. So you can write those in, Mateo. After that, I'll leave it like this so you guys can copy that if you need to, but we're going to get out week 6 next. So after you get all that situated, close up your rings and go back to the front of your binder. Under the first tab, the source text tab, then I want you to get out week 6, which is the city mouse and the country
I
mouse.
definitely know this one.
And you're going to get out How many pages? One,
4 pages, I think.
four. Yeah, and one of them is a pink page, but yeah, here you got 4 pages. And Lizzie,
That sounds suspiciously like grammar.
she's like, I recognize that name from somewhere. Yes.
Yeah,
This
it
is like a
does
different
sound like
version.
grammar.
This is going to be a different version of the story, but yes, you're
Mhm.
right. It is the same story.
Oh, look what the title is. Look what it's called.
I know. Same. All right, you guys got this? Okay. Did you write it down, Mateo?
Uh, I'll write it like afterwards because just so
Okay.
because I took a picture of the thing.
Oh, you did take a picture of it?
I took a picture of it.
Oh, good. I was just going to do that for you. Perfect. Okay. So, yeah, you can fix that later. All right, then go ahead and get out week 6. It looks like this, the city mouse and the country mouse. There's 4 pages. And you need a piece of
Wait a
line
minute.
paper.
Yeah, this is a different version. You know how? I think the grammar book is called The Town Mouse and the Country
Uh-huh.
Mouse.
Uh-huh.
City Mouse, Country Mouse.
Uh-huh. It's a little bit different. So you might notice that some stories are told a little bit different. It kind of makes it fun because then you can read, you kind of know the basic story, but then you hear it a different way. It makes it kind of
Can
fun.
I read it?
Yeah, like because before I think you guys did the story that is called it has like two men and they were like fighting on uh there's a story I found a story in here and
Yeah.
it talks about a red robin in the next thing.
Oh, right. Like Robin Hood? Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, it talks about the next level. There's a story it talks about.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can
Uh-huh.
I read it?
Was that you, Jonah?
Yep.
Yes, you can, but we're not reading it quite yet. I want to set up the story sequence chart first. So get out a lined piece of paper. We're going to set this up first. So go ahead and put your name and your date here. Today is 10/15/25. And this is a big title, so I'm just going to skip a line and I'm going to start way over here. The City Mouse, and make sure you capitalize those first letters, the City Mouse, and the are not capital in the middle. Country is, and mouse is. So it's basically those keywords, right? It's a long title. The City Mouse and
Oh
Country Mouse.
gosh, this is long.
I know, it's going to be long. This is SSC. We're taking a break from KWO. We're doing SSC.
Story sequence chart.
Yeah, there you go. So you're going to skip a line. And remember, we're going to draw a line down a little bit to the left, a little closer to the red line, like that far. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's okay if it's a little crooked. Don't worry about it. And this is where we set up those 3 main parts of the story. So we have Roman numeral 1, 1, 2, 3. Don't worry, I'll slow down in a second. It's okay. You can just keep writing. Leave a space after 3 in case we need it. 2, Roman numeral 2, 1, 2, 3, space. Roman numeral 3, 1.
Oh my gosh.
I know, don't worry.
It's super long that I couldn't even fit it in my paper.
You can use the next line if you need to.
Mouse. Okay. So SSC.
And then like we did last week, you're just going to trace the line right above the Roman numeral part all the way to the
1,
edge.
2, 3, 9.
All the way to the edge like that, and then all the way to the edge at the bottom. Okay, so draw those lines across.
So we were watching one of your future videos because when in my next class because when we got mixed up
Oh,
and I did actually some of the delicacies or something.
Oh, from the next class, yeah.
Yeah, it's delicacies and like something and something. Like
Disgusting or delicacies, I think is
yeah.
the one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it said.
That's cool. That's a good one. All right. Who knows? I bet Lizzie knows. What goes in this first box? What do we talk about first?
Character and settings.
Perfect. Characters slash setting. And we ask who and where. Those are the main questions. Sawyer?
Can I do the next one?
Yes. What's the next one?
Um, it's problem
There you go. What's the first word though?
and um resolution,
Now,
conflict,
conflict. Very good.
conflict and problem.
And problem. Good, Sawyer. Conflict and problem. So a conflict is when you have like two characters, they're fighting or they're battling each other. Problem, it could be one character has a problem. So it's either one. And that's when we ask what. And then Malia, you know the last one? What's the last one?
Climax and resolution.
Very good. Yes. Yay. You guys are getting really good at this. Climax, resolution, it's the how. And then you know what to do down here. Gotta draw our little guy and the spikes and the cloud and these little hash marks. I like to make them like wobbly. Okay. I know you saw this last time, Mateo, but just a refresher for you. I know the rest of you guys have done this a bunch, but just so you know, this is the part of the story, the peak. That's why I like to draw that really pointy mountain because I'm a visual person. It helps me to see a picture and then I remember. It's where he's at the top. If he falls this way, he's going to land on the spikes. That's not a good ending, right? That's a bad ending. That's a tragedy. This side, he lands on a nice fluffy cloud. By the way, these clouds are dense because somebody always says, well, if you fall on a cloud, you're going to fall through the cloud and you're still going to land on the ground. But this cloud is different. This is a dense cloud. So he's going to like go, ah, right?
Like a marshmallow.
Ah, like a marshmallow. He's going to go, yay. Okay, this is the
I'm
happy,
gonna draw
right?
a giant slice of butter.
Did you say butter? Slice of butter?
Butter.
That's funny, Jonah. I would not have thought of butter, but okay. If that helps you, then think of butter.
Soft butter.
He lands on a nice slice of butter, according
Yep.
to Jonah.
And the butter leads to butterflies. Flies are made of butter.
Whoa, that's pretty cool. Butter leads to butterflies. Interesting. That works for Jonah. Hey, if it works for you, go with that. And Sawyer?
I'm giving the little stickman guy a mohawk.
Oh, all right. Let's talk about the story next. I think Jonah offered to read it. So let's look at that on page 55. Mine looks a little different because I lost my original page, so I had to copy out of my teacher's book, but it's the same story. So it's page 55. Jonah's gonna read, and you guys follow along. Okay, go ahead whenever you're ready.
A city mouse once visited a cousin who lived in the country. For lunch in the country, the country mouse served wheat stalks, roots, acorns, with a dash of cold water for a drink. The city mouse nibbled a little of this and a little of that. By her manner, making it very plain that she ate simple food only to be polite. After the meal, the city mouse chatted about her life in the city with its luxuries and delicacies. Then they went to bed in a cozy nest in a hedge and slept comfort, com, comfort,
Early.
You got it. Comfortably.
comfortably. Yeah.
There you go.
Until morning. In her dreams, the country mouse enjoyed all the delights of city life that her cousin described. So next day, when the city mouse asked the country mouse to go home with her in the city, he, he, she gladly agreed and packed her things. After they reached the mansion in which the city mouse lived in, the they found on the dining room table leavings of a fine banquet. They there were meats and jellies, pastries, and delicious cheeses.
Mm-hmm.
But just as the country mouse was about to taste a morsel of cheddar, a cat mewed loudly in great fear. The two mice scurried to a hiding place where they lay quite still for a long time, hardly
Daring.
daring to breathe. When 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 at last they ventured back to feast, the door opened suddenly and came in the servants to clear the table, followed by a house dog. The country mouse stepped into the city mouse's hole to pick up her bag and umbrella. You might have luxuries and dainties that I have not, she said as she hurried away. I prefer my plain food and simple country life with peace and security that go with them.
Nice. Good job reading that. So they each visited each other's place and they didn't really like it. They liked their own home best, right? So that they had different experiences as they visited each other. So let's look at our SSC. And we've got some characters here, and we got to make sure to keep these characters straight, right? Because they're both mice. So I have an idea. If you circle CI, not just the C, but the CI, and then the CO, because they both start with C, that way we can know the difference between the city mouse. CI will be city mouse, and CO will be the country mouse. And Sawyer, is your hand up from earlier, or did you have something else to say? Okay. So we have the characters in the beginning. Let's mention them. So CI mouse, and we could do CO mouse. And guess what? They're cousins. Obviously, the city mouse lives in the city and the country mouse lives in the country. But who visits who first? So Lizzie, what in the beginning of the story, who goes to see who?
The city mouse went to go visit her cousin's country mouse.
Yeah, so let's do CI visits CO in the country, right? That's where they start out. I'm just going to put in country, even though I know CO is country.
Can you please slow down?
Oh, sure. And by the way, I'm going to leave this here so you can keep writing if you need to. Oh, Mateo, did you have something to say?
Yeah. So since you have this recording, I'm just gonna watch it afterwards and then do it because It just kind of goes too fast, but I still want to be able to listen to the whole thing. So I get
Okay,
the.
I'll slow down for you too. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it done before the end of class, but I'd rather slow down so you guys can.
Oh
And
no, it's fine. I'm fine just watching.
okay,
Yeah. So
okay,
I'll
Okay.
just do it slowly.
that's fine. Yeah, I did record it. So, yep, you can go back and watch it later. And the nice thing about the recording is you can pause it too and be like, okay, let me write that down. So, what we're focusing on just while you're writing in that first paragraph, it's really important that we start with the characters and the setting, because otherwise it's confusing. And if you really think back on books that you've read and movies that you've seen, and I know we always talk about Kung Fu Panda, setting that up first is really important to talk about the characters and the setting. So we've got two characters so far. And the setting at first is in the country. And we also kind of follow the pattern of the original story too. So the first thing they do together is eat together, right? And the city mouse is visiting the country mouse. So Sawyer, what are they eating when they go to this country? What does the country mouse serve?
Um, it serves um wheat stalks,
Yeah.
roots, acorns, with a dash of cold water for drink.
So how can we probably don't need to put all of those things, but what do you think we should put on the outline to show what they ate?
Well, I think we could draw a little wheat,
Yeah,
just a line and just 1, 2, 3, 4,
little
like that.
going up. Okay.
Yeah. And then we could put roots and then acorns
Roots.
and then what and then and then we would put like an ice block, draw an ice block, and then water.
For cold water.
Yeah.
Ice block. Okay. If you guys know what that is, or you could do a snowflake maybe. I don't know. I don't know how to draw an ice block. I just drew a square, but cold water. Good. I like that idea.
Um Also you could also put just like little wavy lines above it, make it look cold.
Like this.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. Okay.
I'm putting like squiggly lines under it, like so it's melting, so we know it's ice.
Oh, good idea.
That's what I did.
Oh my goodness, you guys are smart. Okay, so however you guys want to do this, remember when we build this together, here's our ideas mixed up together, but you guys can do it however it makes sense to you. I'm glad you're thinking about that already. So that's good. All right, so next is Malia. When you're ready, we're gonna think about how the city mouse. What does the city mouse think of the roots and acorn and water? Like what when she's eating that, does she like it? I think it's the last sentence of the first paragraph. Let's see, she says, or it says, she nibbled.
Nibbled.
Yeah,
Think she thought it was plain,
yes, yes.
and she ate the simple food to only be polite.
Have you guys ever been to somebody's house before where they're serving something and you're like, you don't really like it, but you don't want to be rude, right? You don't want to say, this is gross, because your parents would probably be mad if you said that. So you just kind of be grateful and polite and you eat it. It's not your favorite, but you just eat it because you know that that's polite. So I'm thinking she didn't really like it though. So how can we put that, Malia, in the outline here? I see your hand, Mateo. Hang on just a second.
Um, Nibbled,
Okay.
and then pla plain,
Okay.
and then should we add? And then we can add a Pac-Man.
Okay.
Okay, so have Neville plain, and then add a Pac-Man, and
Okay.
then polite.
I like that, Malia. That is really good. We use Pac-Man, Mateo, for eat. If you guys have something else though, Mateo, what's your thought? Or do you have an idea?
Oh no, I was just gonna the wheat, what I did was because I wasn't sure. Do you have to draw it like that?
No, no, you don't have to.
Oh,
Whatever
okay.
makes
So
sense
what
to.
I did is I drew the wheat things coming down, and then I drew a circle around it like oatmeal.
Oh, that's a good idea too. I
And
like
then
that.
another question, um, I just forgot it. So yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah, okay. Let me know if you think of it. Sawyer?
I just had an idea for Nibble.
Okay, what's your idea?
I was just thinking of drawing like a little stickman and then just drawing him with his like a little like triangle so it looks like his mouth and then just like
Okay.
put like little dots in the air whooshing the other way from him. So it looks like he's like spitting it out because he doesn't
Little
like it.
dots. Yeah, that's funny. The little dots are like, because nibbled means like eating like little pieces. If you've ever eaten something you don't like, it's like you just take small bites, right? Just trying to get it down. Wash it down with
Yeah.
water or something. Okay, now we're starting to move into the conflict and the problem. So we kind of set it up here, talking about the characters, what they're like, where they are in the beginning, they're in the country. And then we have a new setting coming up here because now they switch, right? So the next part, Jonah, they switch, and where do they go next? After they visit at the country mouse house, then what?
They visit the city's mouse.
Yes, so we could do the same pattern as up here, like we have CI visit CO, we could do CO visit CI. How do you think we should put it, Jonah, for this part right here?
We should put, hmm, yeah, CO visits CI in the city.
Yeah, okay, I like that. And if you guys have something different, that's okay too. In city.
And then
If you want to go ahead, you can, if you want to keep going. But back to Sawyer, though, what do they eat in the city, or what are they planning to eat? I don't think they actually got to eat anything, but what were they going to eat?
Uh, uh, um.
It's
Oh.
kind of at the bottom of page 55, if you look down at the
I
bottom.
found it. I found
Okay,
it. Meats, jellies, pastries, and delicious cheese.
there you go. So how can we put, we
And
could put
morsel
some of
cheddar.
that,
And
cheddar.
morsel
Yeah,
cheddar.
that's a lot. So I don't know, do we leave some of it out or how?
So, I kind of want to put all these things in there.
Yeah. Hold on,
Uh,
Mateo. I see your hand. Hang on a second.
so first we could put, for jellies, we could just put a little jello. Looks like jello.
Oh,
Jellies and
jellies.
jello.
Actually, jellies is like jam, when you put it on toast or a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's what jellies is.
Just draw bread with like some looks like liquid on it. That would be
Okay.
the jam.
We could do that.
And then uh we could put pastries.
Yeah.
And then we could draw cheese and then put delicious.
Okay.
And then we could draw more cheddar and put morsel because I think we need morsel.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so the jelly, I got that. What was next? The cheese?
Next was the
Good.
pastries.
Oh yeah, pastries. We'll just write that word, pastries. And then you said draw cheese.
No, not yet.
Oh,
Wait, let me see it. Uh, yeah, cheese. Draw some cheese.
oh, it looks like a pizza. That's supposed to be a slice of cheese, though. You know how
You
cheese has
gotta
holes
add
in it?
holes instead of dots.
Yeah, I was trying to do little circles, but okay. And then
Or
delicious.
you could look at our grammar book.
Oh yeah, true, huh? And Mateo, while we're writing this, did you have a thought too on how to do it?
Yeah, I made pictures of all four of them.
Oh, you just did pictures. Well,
Yeah.
make sure to put next time, make sure you use some words too. But
Yeah.
that's good. That's okay.
So what I did
Yeah, we
was
need
I
three
wrote,
words.
I got meat and I put like a hole in it and then I made this weird looking triangle circles kind of thing. And
Okay.
I got jam, I put J-A on it and then I put a strawberry on it too.
Oh.
And then for the bread, I put like this bread and then I put holes in it and like the wheat, I put wheats around it.
Good idea.
And then we could put cheddar.
Oh yeah,
Wait, no,
cheddar.
draw cheddar. So we could put morsel.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna write cheddar, but if you want to do morsel, you can do that.
Because morsel cheddar, it just sounds like we need it.
Okay. Yep, I agree with that. Morsel is just basically like a piece of the cheddar. So go ahead and finish
Yeah,
that
instead
one.
of, because mine doesn't fit, so instead of delicious, I'm just gonna put yummy.
Yeah, that's fine too. You guys got the idea. So you're going to keep going by yourself for your homework and finish this story sequence chart. But basically, what you're going to do is this part is where the problem happens. So you're going to talk about the cat next and the dog. That's the biggest problem in the city, right? You got the cat and the dog, and we know that cats and dogs love to chase and eat mice, right? Or kill them at least. So that is a problem. So 2 and 3 are going to be about the cat and the dog. And then this is how they're going to resolve that problem. That's the climax part where we don't know if they're going to die. They didn't get to eat any food. And then the country mouse is like, "Thank you, cousin, but I'm going to go home now." And she gets her stuff and she leaves because she feels safer at her house. So you're going to finish filling this in. Lizzie, did you have a question or something to say?
Actually, I got comments. I think I got two. I'm not even sure I didn't count them. So number one is that when we were reading about that, when was it? The country mouse was packing her stuff to go to
To go
the
home?
city. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, to go to
the
the
city
city?
mouse's house. I was just imagining a tiny little suitcase the size of him. And then second comment, what if one of them got eaten by the
That
cat?
would be a tragedy.
And
Okay,
then one of the cousins like, no. Oh, well, I'm gonna go home now. I'm gonna go.
so we're out of time, but you're gonna finish this. But here's the thing, you guys can name your characters in when you go to write. Yep, you can give them a name. And if you want to change it up a little bit, maybe the setting instead of the city and the country, maybe it's something different, a setting that's different. And you can even change the kind of animals they are. So you're free to change up the story a little bit, but you're gonna keep to basically the same type of plot where they're visiting one place and they don't really like it, but they want to go back home. Does that make sense? So you guys can change it up a little bit for fun. If you want to keep it the same, I'm okay with that too. I'm giving you a choice. Does that make sense? All right, because we're out of time, so I'm going to let you guys go. But if you have any questions, you can stay on if you need to talk to me. Otherwise, I'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye, you guys. Have a good week. See you next week. Are you going to stay on, Mateo, for a second?
I just have a question.
Bye,
Um,
Sawyer.
I have a question.
Leaving yet.
Okay.
I put the meats and like the food, and then I put